Vicky here with you, and today I want to do something different with you. I want to prepare some images to put in front of some journals. So first of all, thank you so much, guys. I've reached 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I'm blown away. I'm super happy, and I love all the comments I've been getting, and it's just so much fun to be able to answer you guys and to feel like I'm contributing and inspiring you, and that's the whole reason for doing this. So I want to do a giveaway, but I want to do it with something I make. So what I thought of doing is making a journal, and we're going to be making it together. Now I've got 3 here because I'm thinking of making one for the giveaway and then making 2 for my Etsy store. I also have, this is a set of painty papers that I did on camera, and so it will come eventually on YouTube. And here are some little wood pieces, so these are going to be magnet, and then you've got some cards to make the journal out of the box. I also did this big piece, which I thought was going to be interesting to play with, a different size type of thing. So I've got all of these, and all of these. Now, one of the things that I've done is taken some classes on Skillshare, and I really love doing that. It's a really great platform to do so. And I took a class on making cactus. So cactus and succulent. I haven't really started a lot of the succulent. Actually I did them all, but I'm not too happy with them. So those I'm going to have to practice a lot more, but I'm quite happy with how my drawings for the succulent looked. And to make these, I'm using this Pilot Color Eno, and it's super light and it's easy to erase, so that's why I love using that. I discovered that through Little Raven ink. That's one of the pens that she uses. So I was thinking we're going to do one of those drawings on one of those little pieces of paper, and it's going to be used for the cover here. These papers here, basically, when I go to Staples, Bureau en Gros, or equivalent of Staples, I always check in the bins where they have liquidations and things, and they had this paper pack for $1.97 instead of $3.48, so I bought it at the time. I might have been even bigger, because sometimes they have a sale on top of the sale, but anyway, so I purchased it, and this is the paper, and I've cut it down to different pieces. I've got a set of postcard that's going to be coming up soon that we're going to do, I've actually drawn the images, and then I've watercolored them on film, so that is also a video that's coming. My videos are not necessarily in order, so I don't know in which order you're going to be seeing this versus the rest. So I thought for these ones I would use my Arteza coloring pencils. So I've got a bin of 72 colored pencils. These I purchased myself. It's not a promoted video. I didn't get anything from Arteza. I know a lot of artists do, but I've never been approached by them. So these are all supplies that I purchased myself, and I thought we were going to use some of these for making these cactus. And I'm going to need my little glasses because, yeah, I'm at that age where now glasses are important, because otherwise it doesn't, I just can't. I just want to make sure that if they're the same, because they're not in the same sections, all the greens. So let's pull the greens from here, the ones that I think I might use. And then let's pull a pink and a red and a yellow if I want to make flowers. And what's the bottom part here? What type of greens do I have? I have this one that might be pretty as well. This one I've got a feeling is going to be too blue. Actually, it's not bad, so it might be a good choice. Okay, so put these aside so I don't have so much stuff on my desk. And I would like to have a piece of regular paper. I usually have a ton of envelopes lying around, and of course when I'm trying to do something and I want one, there's none. Okay, so this is an envelope that I received with some ephemera in it, but it's going to do the job for this, because that's the one I could grab the easiest. And I just realized I forgot to put the rest of the crayon inside, so the box, so that's not too useful. Okay, so I've got my inspiration here, and I've got my little pieces of paper. I kind of want to know the size that I want them for this, because for example, for this envelope, I think I'm going to put a smaller one. So actually I could do probably 2 on here for that. Whereas here, I'm going to want a bigger one. But I probably want one that's going to be like maybe from there to there, maybe. So let's from there to there, about. And then I've got my micron pen. It's a 0.5. That's what I love to use for drawing the cactus. So I don't usually do this on camera, so hopefully I'm not gonna mess around. I'm not gonna mess too much. Last time I did it, it went well. But because I'm doing this on camera, who knows how it's gonna go. And then I'm gonna do kind of a lip. And I think I'm gonna make the beaver tail. So make it go up. And then I have pieces that are going to go like this, and like that, and then I have one that's going to go like this, and this one's going to have a flower on top. So okay, and then I'm gonna go and finish it off here. Oh, I should have taken some brown pencil. This is the lip of the vase. Okay, and I'm gonna need something to decorate the vase. I completely forgot about the vase. The pot, I should say. It's not a vase. I completely forgot about it. Oh well. I'm gonna take care of it after. So the beaver tail has pins that are more like in V shape. And when they're in the front, the teacher was saying how you don't see them as much coming out. because they're coming at you, kind of. They kind of have to be bend them. I don't want them all to look the same. And then I need to do some here as well. So I'm hoping that this is something that you guys will like and want to win. I know I'm, you know, I'm starting to draw a little bit more. I'm thinking that my cactus are not bad looking, so hopefully you're gonna find it the same and you'll like what I've done. Okay, so that's gonna be enough for that one. Then maybe I could do a red cap on here. So same thing with the vase, the pot, except this time I'm gonna do one of those. It's like that, and that goes down after. So please don't, like I said, I'm far from an artist, and so obviously my drawings are not like they would be if I was an artist, and hopefully you won't judge me too much on my drawings. At least I'm trying these days, so that's all that I can ask myself. And here there's going to be a ball, kind of. And it will have ridges. And it's going to have little pins. Again, the ones that are sticking out at you, not supposed to be as big. I'm terrible at depth like this, and usually those have little picks on the end of those little things. Okay, so there's that. And this one, the pot, we're going to do a line here. This one I could do like I did the other one, so I'm going to do circles. Obviously, because they're my drawings, none of them are quite the same, so it's kind of a unique piece, even though I might be drawing the same item. For this one, how about doing a dwarf chin? So this pot, I'm gonna do more round pot, like that, and it's gonna be one of those little balls, and it's gonna have little flowers on top, because it's that time of year they're flowering in my head. Actually, I know that at Christmas time they often cactus often flower. And then these also have their little needles in sets of 3s. So here it's going to be more of a nodule type of thing. And I'm hoping to start learning, like I said, to draw other things as well. And I think as I practice, I should be getting better. Anyway, that's the goal. And this one I'm going to do that is going to have lines going like that. Okay, so I think I should be okay. So these are the 2 smaller ones. I think one of these could be nice on this. And then I want to make another big one. So for the big one, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to try to do the edge. Maybe. So this one has a bigger, like larger type of pot. And then it's one of those that has, that goes like this, and like that. And it has little edges, little other pieces sticking out. And it's the fact that it's an edge. There's all sorts of pieces sticking up. Another one in the background. And it's going to have little pins. And just on the edge of the ridges type of thing. I don't know what they're called. Just notice there's a when we went to Mexico, there was big cactus, which is not something that we're used to, so it was really strange to see them in nature, because I've seen some in pots. like right next to me. Okay, so we've got all the different drawings, and now it's a question of coloring them. So I've got my Faber-Castell little see, I'm using one of my leather covers. Love it. And so I'm going to be using my Faber-Castell, like I said. Oh, it's going to come to me. Sharpener. So it's a bit bright. I like that one. I like that one. Too bright. This one, right? So those three I think would be probably the best bet. Okay, so I'm gonna start with I think this one. And the pencils work well. Not sure how they sharpen. I don't remember. Obviously I must have sharpened some because there's some that were like shorter than others. Okay, I like that. I think I might do this one the same color then. I hope you're doing something at the same time as watching me, because otherwise you might be bored to death. This is the type of videos that would be fun to color alongside. You can fast forward it if it's not going fast enough. There's options on YouTube for that. Also more quiet than I am sometimes, just because I'm concentrating a bit more. I really like it. So here we go. Second little cactus colored. I'll put this one here because this way I don't mix them up. I think I want this one to be this color. So I'm gonna go with this. They're not realistic looking. I mean, the colors might be off. It's okay. They're my own. So doesn't have to be perfect and exactly like nature. The good thing with coloring pencils versus the watercolor is that you can always erase like some of it if you need. I'm hoping I'm in camera. Yeah. I'm so concentrated that I didn't even check. Okay, so that one, and let's do this one, that color. This one is a bit harder to apply, not quite as smooth. Okay, so we got all of them, all the green colored. Now this one, obviously it's a red cap, so it's gonna have this top as being red. I could have put a more orangey red. That might have been even better, but oh well, started, and that's what it's gonna be. I'm really hoping that you guys are gonna like the little junk journal and that it's something that you'd be interested in winning. Okay, so this one I'm gonna put in pink just because. Okay, and this last one I'm gonna do in yellow. I don't even know if it's possible, but that's how it's gonna be. Okay, so we finished that. Now I realized, like I said, that I didn't do any of the pots, so let's pull out some colors for that. I need some dirt. That might be one. Let's have some darker ones. Might be a bit darker. And this might be a better terracotta. But this could be fun as well, those two colors together actually for that little pot here. And what else? There's nothing in the right color scheme here. So, and my pencils, when I closed off the thin just before, they got all pushed in all over. So I'm not going to be in order, but it's okay. Just happy that I'm actually using them, because I haven't used them in a long time. I use my pencils enough. Okay, so this one I said I don't want. I need more colors though for the pots. Oh, I like this orange. It's a cool orange. But with this, that might be fun. I'm thinking like this spot here. Will that go though with my journal cover? Or should I go more in the blues and the... Maybe I can put... I really like those colors together though. could put some green and some blue. Maybe green and blue. I'm not sure. Maybe more this green. And maybe more this blue. Okay, so I've got different options. So this would be for that. This I could do that color. And then, or I could do this color. And then I could do these in the terracotta type of color. Let's do that. That's the part that's the most difficult sometimes, is choosing which colors to do what. Okay, so let's do the dirt first. And I didn't do the line for the back. So that's the dirt. Here too, I forgot to put a lip.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm done. How can I be done?
Okay, so like that. Okay, so the dirt is done. Now, said I wanted to use this and this. So this here. No, actually I wanted to use the orange. What am I talking about? So how about I do this part this color. Like that.
Oh my gosh.
You might be hearing my boys in the background playing video games. Okay, so like that. And then I'm gonna do here the little line in this color. I like that. I really like that combination. So I'm happy with that. Then this one, I was thinking of doing the pot in blue and the polka dots in the green. So let's do the blue first. You would think I have a straight surface, but there seems to be little bumps because I could raise is either that or it's in the paper. I went over just by a tiny bit, but I still went over. And that's the part with the coloring pencils, which makes it easier. Now that I've got a cover, I'll just go a bit darker because there's still a lot of white showing. I don't want that much white. I don't mind that there's a bit. But not too much. So I haven't made any journals in a long time to put in my Etsy store. I started some, which I have on video, but I never aired the video because I didn't make any progress after the making of the journals. It was with some little golden books, so that should be coming eventually, if I eventually get my little butt moving on that one, that project. I have so many projects in my head, it's more of a question of finding the time to do them all. Okay, so that, and then here, these are going to be this color here. That turned out super fun, if I may say so myself. I really like it. So we've got two little images done. And let's get this one done. So for these, this I think looks more like terracotta. Hot. And I'll use this here for that little line, just for added interest. Okay, and for this one, I will do the little lines in between this color. It'd go better if my pencil was just a tiny bit sharper. Goes into the little cracks. And here we go. And now it's a question of doing the same with this one. So I would say these pencils are quite fun. It's not the, like I've got Prismacolor, which are more waxy and I find don't apply the same way as these would. This is more like between the Faber-Castell and the Prisma feeling. But I'm not an expert, obviously, so that's just my opinion. I don't know what happened here, but there's a little dot on the paper. So this is the last one. I hope that you guys have enjoyed doing this with me. Please do let me know if it's something that you like, and if I would be curious to know what you were doing while watching me. And that's it for now. Bye everyone. We'll be doing, like I said, the cover together, but that's coming at a later stage. Bye.